Hello everybody and welcome back to Odin's movie blog. I am the critic who is a cynic. Hope you are doing well, and today, we actually finally have some good news about MoviePass, but it's also a sign that things are not going very well. So for those who do not know already, I have been with MoviePass ever since the very beginning. I remember when I was paying $30 to $50 a month for my plan, and in the end it ended up working out for me because I saw that many films and I was able to save a lot of money with it. Eventually came to the point though where it did get up to that $50 to $60 range, and I just couldn't justify it anymore because I wasn't seeing as many films, and so I decided to get rid of it. And then about 3 or 4 months later, they come out with the $10 a month plan, which was great. I mean, $9.99 a month to go see a movie every single day, see multiple films multiple times, was a really great deal. Now, of course, we know the saga, the sometimes what it seems the never-ending saga MoviePass, where they have changed their terms and conditions so many times, and it's just been absolutely ridiculous. It's been awful for users, especially because while their service has maintained and been mediocre at best, their customer service has been awful and has been getting worse ever since. Well, today it looks like we finally have a little light at the end of the tunnel, but even now, even with this news, I still am not quite sure exactly how it's going to work. So MoviePass is starting to refund annual subscribers as it further restricts member benefits. So I just got my email today. I'm not going to show it just because it does have personal information, including card information in it. But this is true. I did get my email today, and I officially was able to. I had already canceled my subscription, but I was officially able to cancel with this in order to get a reimbursement. So the way it is going to work is that because there are annual subscribers who bought their movie passes months ago, again, I bought mine back when they first announced it because I thought, hey, this is a great deal for $89, $90, whatever it ended up being for the year. I was like, that's a great deal for the year. Now, of course, they were changing the terms and conditions left and right, which made me think, why did I pay for a year of service if that service is going to constantly change? And I don't know exactly how this is going to work. And also, I think that this is going to come to bite them really, really hard because I don't think they realize just how many people have been pissed off by this service, pissed off by all the changes that they've been making, and just how many people are willing to cancel their service, especially someone like me I've already got my money's worth out of it, and by canceling now, I get $65 back. Now, that's the big question. Am I actually ever going to see that money? That is the big question, but let's actually see what the article has to say. So again, further restricts member benefits, and the reason why is because originally the plan was, again, the plan's changing constantly with MoviePass. Originally the plan was that only for new subscribers, and for monthly subscribers was anything going to change. For monthly subscribers, I mean for yearly subscribers, we were told that we could go to the end of our year and everything would be exactly the same. Now they're saying, oh, well, now we're going to change that. Now you have to, starting today, again, not in advance, starting today, you are now going to have to follow the 3 movies every month deal, and that's just how it's going to be. Now you can either stick with this new plan, or you can cancel and you can get a little bit of your money back. And so I thought to myself, well, I've been waiting to get out of this plan for a long time, and now you're telling me that I can get some I can get some money back? Absolutely. So I canceled it, and I'm supposed to be getting around $65 back, which to me ends up being a pretty great deal in the long run. But you know what? Once again, there are a lot of yearly people that are going to be canceling their accounts, and how are they going to pay back all of those people, especially since a lot of them probably use their card a lot and actually were some of the people that put them into this mess. So even though, it's only a small percentage of people who actually go to see more than 3 movies a month, but apparently it was enough to affect them in this way. So anyway, let's actually see what it says. It says, the struggling movie subscription service MoviePass has sent an email to members who have annual subscriptions, forcing them onto the same terms as monthly subscribers and offering them prorated refunds if they want to cancel their membership instead. Again, this is the best thing they've done so far because they're actually doing something for they're actually doing something for subscribers, or rather to people who decide not to be subscribers anymore. Like, instead of offering free months or free trials or free movies or anything like that for the people that they've been pissing off, the people that they've been screwing over, they haven't done anything. This is the best thing that they've done, and guess what? In order to get anything actually from MoviePass, you have to cancel your subscription and guarantee that you won't be able to sign up for another 9 months. Now, that's fine because this is not going to be around probably for another 2 months. At least it's not going to be around in its current form, which, I mean, I guess it would be a good thing, but it's been awful. But here's what they said. We want to thank you for being a loyal member of our annual MoviePass plan. Your commitment to MoviePass has contributed to making our vision for an accessible and affordable movie-going experience a reality. After experimenting with different models and options, we believe that our current monthly plan captures the need of our community, keeping prices low while continually striving to offer a wider selection of films. And so what we're going to do is we're just going to screw you over, but you know what? At least we're going to offer you money back. So again, at least this time when MoviePass decides to screw its members over, at least it's giving them something for it. I mean, I have to give kudos to MoviePass for this, but you know what? Even then, though, I honestly, I'm 50-50 with this. I honestly don't think I'm going to get my money back. I think they're just going to tell people, if you cancel, you get your money back, but don't forget you can't come back after 9 months. Look, we're doing better. Things are getting better. And what's going to end up happening is that a lot of their yearly people, I know that me and my wife are both canceling ours. Once she gets home, I'm going to be canceling hers. So we're going to be getting money back from that. But they also promise that it has to take like 30 days or 30. You'll see it in your account in like 30 to 60 days, which is already sketchy enough as it is because it does not take that long to give a refund. But it kind of just tells you the grand scheme of things. I guarantee you that their thought is that they want people to cancel, forget that they canceled, forget that they were promised money, and then the money just never comes. And then by the time that we go after them, guess what's going to happen? Oh, we're gone under, and oh, wait a minute, someone bought us, and we're no longer going to be honoring those refunds. That's probably what's going to happen if I had to take a guess. It's been just a giant mess. Anyway, the measure is a continuation of the company's plan to slow its significant cash outflow per recent subscription changes announced earlier this month. New plan, which previously only affected month-to-month subscribers, restricts users to seeing 3 movies every 30 days rather than the previous movie-per-day plan. That restriction coincided with a broad policy of blacking out member access to wide-release first runs, starting with Mission Impossible. And here's just the thing. They're making these changes, but they're still blacking out movies. So they're saying, oh, you can see 3 movies a month, but guess what? We decide what movies that you get to see on a weekly and even a daily basis. Like my movie, I've been checking it. Like I've been going into my MoviePass every day, and it's gone from 2 available films. One day it was 1 available film, depending on the theater that you were going to, and then sometimes it's been as many as 4 or 6. So they've been incredibly inconsistent, and so I just don't understand why anyone at this point would keep the plan. I mean, obviously people are gonna say, "Oh, it's a great deal. I'm gonna keep it." But I'm sorry, like, how can you trust them with your money? How can you trust them to provide a service consistently when you're going to go to the movie, when you have to actually go to the theater to check in? How are you going to put your faith and trust in this company that can't even keep it straight from day to day? It just, I just don't understand why anyone would keep it at this point. All right, so going on to the annual subscribers. So again, originally the plan was, as I said, they promised annual subscribers that nothing would change for them, that everything would stay the same. Obviously, with the blackouts of the movies and, the limited choice, that was still going to be there, but that we would still be able to see a movie every single day. That was not what was going to change. Now it's changed. So the monthly monthly MoviePass fee is $9.95, but the temporary annual deal costs $89.95 up front, which I paid for. Over the ensuing 9 months, MoviePass has changed its service drastically, most notably by introducing surge pricing, even on tickets where sometimes people actually paid more for a ticket out of pocket than the coverage of the ticket. They actually ended up paying more for it in the end. And ticket verification, altering both the price of its subscription and the number of movies members can see per month. Most recently, it restricted members to a limited menu of available films. So the only thing I can think about this is that they're trying to prevent a lawsuit, since now they're going to be changing the annual subscribers, since we paid for the year and we paid for certain services, and those services are either not being offered to us anymore or being changed so much so that in a way I'm sure someone could, if someone was a good lawyer, I'm sure they could say, oh, there's a breach of contract waiting for there. So I'm wondering if that's what they're trying to do. But either way, if I get most of my money back, you know what, at the end of the day, I'm fine with that. Throughout this tumultuous period, annual subscribers have seen comparatively little change, but effectively, no, that's a lie, but effectively MoviePass is now canceling all annual plans and reinstating them as monthly ones that remain paid out until December. So that's the reason why. So basically, they know that they can't sustain even the month, which again, it's funny how they try and say, oh, well, only a small percentage of our users go to see more than 2 movies more than 2 movies a month. And yet, why are they making all of these changes to the people who go to see? Like, if it wasn't that bad, then they wouldn't have to be making these. They wouldn't have to be making these kind of changes. But anyway, so they're screwing over anyone with the annual pass. So again, they're going to be paying us out. They say, at least they claim that they are going to give us a prorated amount of what we are owed. So for me, it's like $64 or something to that effect. But I'm going to believe it when I actually see it. So. As of today, aligned with Section 2.4 of our Terms of Use. Of course, there you go. The infamous terms and conditions, which they just constantly change. Your annual subscription plan will now allow you to see 3 movies a month instead of the previous unlimited offering, and you'll receive up to a $5 discount, etc. Unless you choose to cancel your subscription prematurely, your plan will continue with these guidelines through the end of your annual contract. Additionally, in making these adjustments to our annual plans, we intend to expand our offering of blockbuster films. Again, I will believe it when I actually see it. And so the company is citing its terms of use because it knows changing the terms of a contract prior to the renewal date may subject to a class action lawsuit, and shareholders are already suing them. Exactly right. So they're already going to be losing so much. So guys, I'm telling you right now, if you have an annual subscription service, because of the nonsense that they've put us through, please cancel, because then they have to pay you that prorated amount because they're trying to avoid a lawsuit. So you know what? Make them go belly up. I'm sorry, like some people might not like that, but make these guys go belly up in the long run. You know what? Because we're already getting better services. We have AMC A-List. Cinemia is now getting even better. Again, is it perfect? No, but you know what? At least it's offering a sustainable service. Guess what? More theaters and more companies are going to start offering similar services that are actually sustainable. So yeah, MoviePass got it started, but at this point, MoviePass, again, especially read this line, the company is citing its terms of use because it knows changing the terms of a contract prior to the renewal date may subject it to a class action lawsuit, which is why people can already probably put a class action lawsuit together because our terms of use have already been changed. Our contract has already been changed multiple times. Now, of course, I've always pointed out that there is something in there that says that they are able to make these kind of changes, but the fact that they're having to cite it tells us that they're trying to avoid that. So again, go ahead, cancel, get some of that money back, especially if you've gotten your money's worth already. Cancel it because this is a sinking ship. It's not going to be around for much longer. And why would you want to support a bunch of people who at this point, with the plan that they have right now, they are trying to screw over every single person that they have left to try and get as much money from them as possible. That's what they're trying to do. They're not trying to be sustainable. They're trying to get money, as much money from the people that they have left. I'm sorry. That's what they're doing at this point. That is exactly what they're doing at this point. Let's see. Provided The Verge. Let's see. According to the official disclaimer section of the company's December 2017 terms of use provided to The Verge by MoviePass, your sole remedy against MoviePass for dissatisfaction with the service, site, or any content is to stop using the service, site, or such content. Exactly. Like that's what they put in there because it's just stupid. It's so damn ridiculous. It's unclear whether this would hold up in court, but MoviePass clearly wants to keep its annual members placated. If this new plan no longer aligns with your viewing preferences, we completely understand and we'd be happy to offer you a refund for the remainder of your annual subscription. Exactly. And again, for me, it's going to be $64. It's going to be even more for my wife because she's been on less than I have. MoviePass is giving annual members 1 week until August 31st. So again, not immediately, but 1 week to either cancel their plan or accept the new monthly subscription and conditions. But for annual and monthly members alike, the service has been close to useless since the, I mean, seriously, because there have been days where you have not been able to see any film. So it really has been almost useless at this point. So guys, what are y'all's thoughts on this? Do you still support MoviePass? Do you think there's anything there? If you're a monthly subscriber, are you going to keep going with this service, going to the monthly plan? Are you going to keep up with it at this point? Is this finally going to be enough for you to say, I'm getting the hell out? Because I know I've been wanting to for a long time. I was caught in that year contract, and now that they're offering money, now that they're offering me a prorated refund, you're damn right I'm getting it back. So guys, please let me know your thoughts about this. Do you think MoviePass is sustainable? What service would you like to see? Do you think that there is a company or a movie theater or anything like that out there that you think could offer a premium service like that could actually be sustainable? Let me know in the comments. I would love to hear about that. Also, guys, if you like this video, please hit that thumbs up, hit that subscribe. I would greatly appreciate it. Movie videos like this tend not to do as well, so I would really appreciate it if you would like and share it. It helps me out a lot. Y'all are the best. Cannot wait to see y'all in my next live stream, which I plan to do tomorrow, Saturday. We're going to try and do a screening of The Wizard of Oz, so be ready for that. Anyway, guys, have a great day, and as always, God bless.